The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Huskies win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Larkin's got it against the boards. Sends it out front. He scores! What a way to finish that!
You're taught when you're a little kid that you have to protect the interior of the ice, and the defender caught way outside the dots, has to hustle back to get to that coverage, and by then it's too late.
Connecticut's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just trying to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
And that pass is redirected. Slides the puck down low. Adams picking up steam. Moves it to the middle. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Denver's even things up, and Cheryl, given how early it is in this game, I like the direction it's going.
Yeah, it's a jarring start, right? You wind up behind the 8 ball right away. It's not the start that you would have wanted, but your response is key. You got to have your veteran leadership stand up. You got to find a way to assert yourself into the game. They did it.
And he denied that opportunity. From the left wing, takes the feed. Feeds it across. Oh, a clutch save!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Takes the shot. Makes the stop with the blocker. Now he slides it up to Champagne. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. Can't hit it as it goes off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Champagne. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Poked away by Ramsey. Sends it quickly to Freeman. Shot! Oh, what a beautiful glove save! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Swoops in and grabs the puck with the centers tied up at the scrum on the draw. Denver's got a hold of the puck. Now a quick pass to Adams. Denver's got the puck against the boards. Broken up by Larkin. Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Denver's got him along the wall. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Here's a feed in front. She scores! What a way to finish that.
Oh, she lit up when she saw that pass coming across, didn't she, James? It tees her up for the one-timer right in her wheelhouse in that high slot area, and she buries it.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Connecticut's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Moves it quickly over to Hudson. The Pioneers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Grabbed along the boards by Freeman. And it's a quick pass to Ramsey. Gets down in front of it. Huge steal at his own end. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Quick feed to Freeman. He got all of that one. Huge play. Trying to shake loose. There is another goal.
What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
In the final moments of this period, the Pioneers still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by 1. Takes it to the net. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Pioneers have been handed 2 minutes for hooking.
It's tough to be behind the 8-ball on the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You can got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum. Freeman's looking for the hat-trick, James. She's got 2 in the game. She wants that puck on her stick. She's got it. Look for the third.
NJ Devils got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Larkin's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. And they clear that puck. Looking to break out here on the power play. Moves the puck across to Champagne. Grabs control of it at the point. Scooped up along the wall by Freeman. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Connecticut's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here we go, puck's in deep. Hudson's got it in the defensive end. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. They move the puck out of harm's way. Taken by Hudson. And he takes the feed. Moves inside. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Denver's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. And that goes off a player. Dishes it to Hudson. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more tomorrow. set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Denver's giving up way too much opportunity off the rush here. I mean, they've got to find a way to have heavy back pressure, but you're not going to have it when you get caught 3 deep.
Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. To the front. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Slides the puck across to Freeman. Oh, and she tiptoes around the poke check and maintains possession. And he slides it quickly to Adams. Shot! Spectacular stuff! I thought he had it, but they're saying it's a goal now. That's in the net.
He is so incredibly difficult to knock off the puck, James. He's got that wide base, which means he's incredibly strong. He's got a low center of gravity and extreme core strength. He's able to get to this puck and bury it.
Denver's really changed the complexion of this game. Look at this. We're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal. Well, he's definitely not at 100%, really banged up out there, but he wants to continue to compete, James. He's not looking to get off. Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Here's a shot, and the puck dies with the Trapper save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Denver's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Knocked away. Great read to break up the play.
Gartman's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. The Huskies win that offensive zone faceoff. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Connecticut's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Carries the puck up through center. Uses the force on that hit. Across the line from center. Sends it over. Oh, they're tied up with the goal!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack. And it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Denver's got control of it now from their own end. The Pioneers carry it along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Shuts them down.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Denver's got the puck. And a quick take-up, and here they come once again. There's a collision. Oh, what a save! Now it's picked up by the defense. Trying to clear their own end. And finally they have success clearing the zone. Showing off her edge work there. Lays into the body. Denver's got the puck along the wall. Has it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. And the puck departs the zone. Grabs it in his own end. Takes it and looks ahead. The Pioneers looking against the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Grabs the puck at center. Cuts into the paint. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Taken along the wall by Larkin. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Takes the pass. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Adams caught with a pick. Interference the call.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Connecticut's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And that one's blocked. It stays in. Now that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Hudson's got the puck. Tees him up. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Rocks him on the play. And they manage to clear it. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. The Huskies take it from the side. Denver's got it in their own zone. They get it out of the defensive end. Puck grab by Ramsey. Sends it ahead to Larkin. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Denver's got a hold of it along the wall.
Adams is almost back in the play.
And a great save.
Not surprised at all that she was able to power this to the net. I mean, she's got the will, she's got the power behind her stride, as well as the shielding ability to take it to the net. Just a fabulous job to get that shot off.
Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. Big time stop there. And he slides it quickly to Hudson. Slides the puck ahead to Champagne. The Huskies play it along the boards. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Puck scooped up by Hudson. And now he moves it quickly to Freeman. Drives to the paint! NJ Devil's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Oh, look at this. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Moves into the slot. Fantastic save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. The Huskies win it in the defensive zone. Receives the pass. Denver's on the attack. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. And that's poked away by Larkin. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice.
Adams is the spark this team needed right from puck drop. He's got 3 points in the game, and every time it touches his stick, something happens.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that carries off a body in the lane. Goes right to the crease. Big time stop. Moves it to Ramsey. Connecticut's got the puck in the defensive end. With some open space at center. Denver's got the puck here in the open ice. Puts it on net. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Slides by the check.
NJ Devil's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Denver's gained possession along the boards. From the open ice, they gain the line. Centering pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Denver's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 3.
Oh, yeah, and it's a critical time here, James. They've got the go-ahead goal now, and some of the teams will say, play safe. Not me. I'm about having the puck, stay aggressive, stay on your toes, make them play on their heels. But when you're on, James, and just look at a highlight reel of the hat-trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways where that puck is on his stick. He has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
And now he moves it to Champagne. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. That's not going to fool him. The Huskies scoop it up along the boards. Sends it into the offensive zone. Tries to get it over to Adams. Connecticut's grabbed a hold of the puck. Reads the play and forces the turnover. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Larkin's been showing the different layers to his game with a multiple-point night here, James. Just knowing how to distribute, just having an uncanny sense of where the puck is and where it's going to be, and that's anticipation. When you have that kind of ability, you know you're going to put up some decent numbers.
Connecticut's won the draw in the neutral zone. Feeds it over! And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Picked up along the boards by Freeman. Can't connect. Lays the body into that play. Oh, look at this. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Dropped him in the open ice. She handles the pass. Here's the pass. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Ball's play continues. Can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Into the corner now. Sends it down low. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
hit, and it just took me off guard.
Connecticut's looking to break out of their own end. Denver's got the puck against the half wall. Sends the pass down low. Oh, he got rocked and dunked right into the opposition bench pounder. Breakaway. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his face from start to finish. He's on a breakaway, James, with breakaway speed, and he gets there because he gets a foot on his opponent, and no one's going to catch him. He's got all the time in the world to make his decision and what he's going to do, and he makes the right one and fills it back to the net.
Denver's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Larkin's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Shot! Now listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. A job well done by the home team tonight.
Adams has really been a wizard out there tonight, and he finally connects after multiple scoring opportunities on the net here, James. Got to look at his building blocks. Shift after shift, he's had chances and opportunities, and he finally connects. Great to see him find the back of the net after so many opportunities.
Denver's got control of it now here in the offensive end. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this EASHL challenge.
Well, when a challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you know, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.
I'm a dip, but I ride that. We can fall in love, but I'm not yo. No, I feel alive when I'm chilling in the garden with Eve. A snake trying to bite me, but I don't want to leave. And you know that apple tastes good. He looked me in the eyes cause he knew I would. And you know I want my rip back. But you know that.
Welcome back to the EASHL. Well, the challenge has been laid and it's been accepted. Time to find out who gets chirping rights in this one. This city's been buzzing all day and it's time to finally see what's up. The Bullies start with possession as we are now underway. Penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Adams may not like it, but a pretty cut and dry call for the officials for interference.
Well, this certainly wasn't part of the pregame speech, James. Now they're behind the 8 ball. They got to kill off the penalty. They just simply weren't ready to play.
Smart read on the play as both centers were tied up on the draw. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Wisconsin's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Kidd's going to play it against the half wall. Slides the puck down low. Junka's got it to the side. Wisconsin's working the puck near the point. The Bullies glided along the line. Here's a pass down low. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here? Fires it! Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs. Hey, James, that's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Wisconsin's looking to break out. The Bullies take it along the wall. Junka's got it along the boards. Moves the puck down low. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Thunderous collision on the play. And look at the bench set up.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming. And that's what he does with that first hit.
Picked up along the wall by Junka. There's a jolt of energy they need. Takes the feed from the wing. Quick shot! And he's got the answer for that one. Wisconsin's got it in their own zone. Through center. Big hit.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Sends a pass over. And the puck skips off the puck. Now over to Santana. They've got some momentum here. Slides it across. Denver's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. The Pioneers played along the wing. Sends the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Key rules of the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Past the midway mark in this period. We're still scoreless. Denver's won the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Good stand-up hit on the play. Great pass off the boards. Adams has the puck against the half wall. With the blast. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Comes up with the stop.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
That's That's a tired group of defenders here in their own end.
Well, in particular, the goaltender, you can see it in his body language, James. And the first thing that goes when you're tired, it's going to be the positioning.
That's moved up ahead. And he takes the feed. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Scores!
Well, this is playing on your toes. The presence of mind to move the puck forward and fast. It's quick strike, even though it's a long bomb stretch pass that gets it done.
Here in the late goings of the period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Santana's won the draw at center. Moves it around along the half wall. Juka's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the call is.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game. Well, the PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by one. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. On the attack along the boards. Wisconsin's got a hold of the puck now. Looks to pass it to Kidd. Here's a chance. Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
The goaltenders are just so good in this league, James. If they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net. On this power play, they do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
Santana's won possession. And he takes the dish. The Pioneers have it from their own end. Oh, that's a good hit. Sidesteps the check. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Price.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Puck picked up by Santana. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Savalski, pounder. Here comes period number 2. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. Blast from the blue line. And that goes off course off a body. And called for the offside. We're going to face off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Bullies lead this one 2-0. Wisconsin's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Dismiss that chance. Slides the puck over. Sends it out in front. It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers! Denver's looked way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's two trains of thought here. There's the physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
Let's move to the middle. He scores! What a play!
This is just a perfectly placed slap shot, James, and he's got all the time in the world to walk into it, load and explode, and he beats the goaltender stick side.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. And now he angles it across to Junka. Skates to the crease. And now it's grabbed by Kidd. Made the stop on that play. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Wisconsin's got it, and they're on the attack. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Passes it in front, and that's stopped.
Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
More than half the period left to play. We are all tied up in this one. The Pioneers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes a shot, and there's the save on the play. Shockey stick handling in his own zone. Now a quick pass to Kidd. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The Bullies gain control of the puck against the wall. Wisconsin's got possession at center. Quick pass to Santana. Sends it to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Here's a shot. Stones him on the one-timer. Wicked blast. Oh, he gives up the body on that. Junka's got it along the wing. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Passes it over. Can't pull the trigger. Takes a shot. Great save.
Price really aggressive and challenging, and when you do that, you find a way to get to position quick, and you can deflect the pucks to the corner just like that. He made that one look easy.
Moves the puck along the half wall. He might have a step here. All alone. Fantastic goal.
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Here's a short pass to Kidd. Denver's got the puck in their own end. Wisconsin's got the puck. Across the line, down the left wall. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Moves the puck. Denver's got it in their own zone. Handles the pass at center. Wisconsin's got the puck along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Pass across to Kidd. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. He got all of that hit on the play. Slides it quickly to Kidd. Chance in front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Turned away on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
Reactionary is right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going and a strong push across to be able to make that save.
He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. They get the equalizer, James, and really they've been rewarded for their efforts. They got down in this game, but they continue to chip away press, and now they find themselves at evens.
Denver's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coach will be happy with this performance, the pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. We are underway here in the third, and this could come down to next goal wins. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Denver's won the faceoff at center. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kidd. Quick feed down low. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Poor pass on the play, and puck leaves the zone. Moves it quickly over to Kidd. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Takes it into the slot. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Denver's got a hold of the puck. Play whistle dead. Offside the call.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Wisconsin's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Bullies played along the wing. Slides it on over to Adams. Takes a shot. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck, low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
Denver's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
And a quick little stick whip and comes up with a turnover. Takes it at center. From point blank. Score! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Pioneers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Denver's got possession here in the neutral zone. And they turn it over in the neutral zone.
Denver's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stiff position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
And there's a glove save on the play.
Adams is on fire tonight, and he's been their not-so-secret weapon here, James, with a hat-trick so far in this game, and the other team doesn't have an answer for him. Even if they start shadowing him, he knows how to open up lanes to be able to distribute as well, so he's kind of a double threat, and you got to pick your poison.
Good check, frees the puck up. Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Add the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row. You got to exit your zone, and when we talk about playing fast, it's not about skating or lugging the puck. A lot of the time, you play fast, you're moving it, and that's what happens here. Beautiful stretch pass to be able to create some speed, and a goal results.
Santana's won it. Angles it over to Kidd. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Quick feed down low. Feeds it down low. The Bullies gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. On the redirect. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. Here's a chance. Oh, they do it again. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Wisconsin's got it in the neutral zone. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Huge steal in his own end. Wisconsin's on the attack. Here's a collision with some authority. Shot! Oh, slashes the leather with that glove.
Price has to be frustrated with his performance tonight. Anytime you step on the ice, you want to give it your all for your team. You want to be consistent and give them an opportunity to win. That save needs to set the tone for the rest of the game, and his team really needs to build some confidence off of it. Just want to have a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game. You really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. I mean, he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space, but he has just a knack to know exactly where his line mates are. He's threading the needle, he's creating, and he has a couple helpers so far. Adams has the ability to open up his own lanes. He's so creative and having a monster of a night in the offensive zone, and this crowd doesn't like it. The boos, the chants, they're all coming strong. They want their team to get back in this game.
Denver's got control of the puck. Lungs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, played it perfectly. Quick feed to Junka. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Kidd. With possession along the wall. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Oh, and he makes the save! What athleticism to stop the one-timer! On the backhand in front. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Price!
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Moves the puck up to Junka. And that's just out of reach. Moves it to Adams. Moves it in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Taken by Shockey. Feeds it over to Junka. They've got numbers. Oh, and here's the pass. And that kick. He scores! There's the hat trick, and let it rain, Chapeaus!
Yeah, Rain Chapeaus is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. Oh, this is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way. This goal is a product of the goaltender not being able to find the puck. And anytime you're in the offensive end, you want to get traffic in front for this very reason. You can see him battling in the butterfly to try and find it, and he finds it too late.
Wisconsin's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and he lays a thunderous hit there. The Pioneers move the puck into the defensive zone. Oh, set that hit up. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this EASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.
Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Really been looking forward to see how these two teams match up tonight, and we are officially underway to find out. Passes on over to Wu. Drives it to the crease. Dishes it off. Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Shot, big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. This is exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly. I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Tosses it to Kane. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Denver's got possession of the puck. Feeds it over. Oh, tough break for the shooter as it goes off the inside post and stays out.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals, and this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Kane. Green's got it in the offensive zone. Back to the point it goes. Solid body contact. The Pioneers gain possession. Takes the feed. Here's a chance on the attack. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Michigan's gained possession along the boards. Good stand-up hit. Puck grab by Wu.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see.
It's in! He scores! The Spartans finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
Big time save of the one-timer. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 1-0 the score. Michigan's won the draw inside the offensive. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. But when you're in tight to the net, you don't have much margin of error here. And he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
The Spartans win possession here in the open ice. From the point, looks to make something happen. Right on the doorstep. Big save in front. Drives to the crease. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. I love this play, and certainly I think more defensively, but coaches are always saying keep your stick on the ice. Well, you have to keep it on the ice, but you also have to have great timing and good defensive posture to make a poke check like this that gets going the other way. This gives your team offense. Defense turns into offense, even if you don't get a point.
Pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Handles the pass. Here's a pass in front. The shot. Michigan's got the puck. And it's a quick pass to Green. Here's a chance. Scores. Here's the hat trick, and it's time for the Flying Polar Bears to come out to play.
Well, and it's earned, isn't it, James? I mean, he's
Michigan's got it against the boards. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Spartans have it now. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Great pressure on the offensive end by Wu. Michigan's got the puck against the boards. Good use of the body on the play. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Knocked away in the offensive zone. And that's offside, stopping the play.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in the game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Michigan's brought their A game here to the rink tonight. They lead it comfortably as we near the end of the first. The Spartans take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Picks up the puck in his own end. Michigan's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. No, he scores! He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal! Michigan's got the lead here late in this first period. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Pioneers will play it from the defensive zone. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
Denver's got him along the wall. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided.
Floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
Michigan's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow. Michigan's got the puck along the wall. The save, that was a rocket. Handles the puck. Puts it on net. Big time stuff there.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Michigan's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. The Spartans have it now. Makes the save with the trapper.
NJ Devil's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Slides the puck across to Wu. Loses his balance on the play. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Shuts him down.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go, and great.
Oh, stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Scoops up the puck here. Oh, wow! Kane's got it deep in the offensive end. Green's got the puck. Makes some space. Denies him! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with
shapeshifter, giving